out of the Marines. I did Desert Storm and I got out in 91 and I came to Texas for oil field.
Oh yeah?
And I ran heavy equipment until 2014 and I retired. But I've been coming up here ever since. And I guide fishing trips here.
Yeah.
And until I found a guy that had a cell phone and he was doing waypoints.
Oh, okay.
So he was, what took me 30 years to figure out, he was going to do in 30 minutes. You know what I did with his phone?
Threw it in the water.
I threw it in the water. You are correct, sir. Yeah, Caddo Lake. I said, no, ma'am, it's Caddo Lake and get in the truck. So June 3 years ago, we bought our place up here, and we've been permanent residents here for, a little over 3 years. But I do the search and rescue here. Number one, because I know the lake so well, and I get along with the game wardens and the sheriff's department. This aquatic weed you see is giant salvinia.
There's a fish here?
Fish?
Yeah.
Oh, 73 species of fish live in this lake.
Oh my Lord. This is an amazing place.
But this giant salvinia that you see is invasive. It comes from South America. Now how it got here, I do not know. And then it spreads very quickly because you know how invasive species are. They just spread. The other invasive species we have is that little white flower. And if you look at the leaf, it looks like a heart. And it's called crested heart.
Oh.
It's also an invasive species that they're trying to spray and get rid of. Now I have seen this whole lake from here all the way to Louisiana, north, south, and west, completely covered just like this little bay right here. Completely covered. The water used to be higher than it is right now. I don't know if you've ever heard of the Great Raft. It was basically a log jam on the Red River above Shreveport. And so it backed all the water up, going up the Red River and up the Big Cypress Bayou, which the water was 10 foot higher than it is right now. The guy that founded Shreveport, Captain Shreve, he wanted to basically tear the log jam up, which is kind of a dam, and so he could have unobstructed boat traffic to Jefferson. It didn't work out very well, and that was probably in the early 1800s. So by the mid-1800s, the Corps of Engineers blew it up with dynamite, which the water ended up being 4 foot lower than it is right now because all the water went out. So you'd be on dry ground right now. All through here, this is turtle shells, what we call it.
What do they use for bream in here? They use worms or crickets?
Well, you can use either, but most of the time you can't find crickets, so we use worms. And yeah, we had a guy come in today and he had some brim bigger than my hand. Some red ear,
Yeah.
and he had a bluegill bigger than my hand. Probably close to half a pound maybe.
I love brim fishing.
Oh, I do too. My wife loves it.
I like bluegill.
Bluegill?
Yeah.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
tried mine.
I can show you the spot to catch the bluegills too.
Well, let me set my waypoint.
Yeah, no, you don't have to worry about this. Because there was a guy that came in. The guy that came in with those bluegill, he's been fishing all day, and he came back in to show us. And the owner, that Billy, the older guy, he's been on this lake 72 years.
That's what he said.
Yeah, and they own quite a bit of property here. Number one, because they've been here so long.
He bought it cheap, so nobody else wanted it.
Well, that's true in some point, but he just bought that grocery store, and that was quite expensive. And
You went here last 4 years ago?
oh, 4 years. So y'all been here before?
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
Yeah, we're staying at the state park. We rented a cabin over there.
Okay. Well, yeah, they're not renting any canoes or anything right now.
Yeah, like you're gonna catch the virus off a goddamn canoe.
Well, you know what? This virus thing has been nuts this year.
Yeah, it's killed a lot of business.
Well, it has. But the good thing about it is, what people don't realize is the virus is here just like the cold and the flu. Everybody's eventually going to get it. The best thing to do is get your immune system built up. Lick the boat. I always tell people, just lick the boat. Put some dirt in your mouth. That black bird over there, they call it a water turkey.
Out there?
Up in the limb. The black bird up in the limb.
Oh yeah, that's a cormorant, isn't it?
Yeah, they call them water
over
turkeys.
here. There you go.
Yeah, they eat fish.
Yeah.
Over in Japan, they train them. They tie.
Yep, so they won't swallow the fish.
Mhm.
Yep,
Wow. Look at that.
sure enough. Yeah, put a ring around their neck.
Is this water lily?
Are you still taking a video? Turn it off.
Alright, when we get past here, we're going to go to the right. And we're not going to be on a boat road. We're going to go through the shallows. So hang on to your hat. I mean, you can keep your cameras going, because it's not going to be that rough. But we're going to go through, when we get to the end of this, I'm going to cut across through some really shallow water. And I'm going to take you through the lily pads over here. And where I've seen some gators. But okay, here we go. Hang on to this stuff. Holes, that's the creek channel. So I'm in the creek channel right now. And when you get over there where we came across, there's some places only 2 inches deep. And if I'd slowed down, yeah, we would have been pushing. Or I'd have been pulling or something like that. If you look at the cypress over there and right in here, it looks like some of them are dead. It ain't even all the way down. It just looks like they're dead. They're not.
They're not?
No, there's this little worm, and it looks like an inchworm, except it's not green, it's brown. It's called a looper moth worm. They came in and ate every one of the leaves off the cypress tree. It happens every 7 to 9 years, and it turns into a moth and then disappears. So otherwise, it would have been super green here. As you can see, the cypress trees are a lighter green than the pine trees and all the other ones. So that's what they're supposed to look like right here, but the worms ate all those over there.
Yeah.
Nature, you can't beat it. I mean, no matter how you try, it's just tough to beat Mother Nature.
I love this water lily. Look at the flowers. Oh my lord. So beautiful flowers. There's a beautiful out there. There's a beautiful water lily. Look at the beautiful water lily.
Here you go.
Oh,
Thank you.
thank you.
Now,
Beautiful water lily.
that is a lily pad bloom. It'll grow open and it'll actually it'll just kind of fall apart. The petals will fall off, and then you'll see this.
Oh yeah.
And that is the seed pod after it blooms. You can actually take a knife and cut these seeds open and eat the insides of them.
Is this
In
one?
India, they actually make teas.
Lotus blossoms.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yep.
This one are dangerous?
I don't know. I wouldn't suck on it.
It's just sap.
Oh. Thank you.
Like a tree.
This is beautiful. Huh? Hi everyone. I'm so happy to explore this beautiful place here in Caddo Lake, Texas.